Welcome back to another video of NDG how to. We're going to get into the how to do grapes from planting to harvesting. First off, we're going to start out by cultivating the whole field. We'll take the other small grape cultivator we got, and we're going to cultivate the whole field. After I get the whole field cultivated, we'll be back. We'll plant some, and then we'll go step by step. So let me get the field cultivated, and we'll be back. Alright, we got it all cultivated up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lime it. Field needs lime. Let's look at our field diagram. Yeah, there you go. We need lime, so what we're going to do is go ahead and lime it. We'll lime it and we'll come right back after we get liming. Basically, I got the normal lime spreader. Nothing crazy. We're going to lime it, like I said, we're going to lime it first. Then we'll come back and fertilize it. I don't think you actually have to lime it. I think when you put the vineyard lines down, it limes it. We'll leave a spot at the end on the other side to see if that's the case. But like I said, we'll do one more pass right here. We'll pass, and we'll leave that whole end with no lime on it. Do this whole center part and the edges. Alright, let's cross back over with this little section here. Let's back it up. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's shut that down. Alright, let's go drop this off. We'll pick up our fertilizer. There we go. We'll go down here, pick our fertilizer up. I've grabbed 2 things of fertilizer as well. Just to do the ground to start with. Probably only need 1, so we'll just load 1 up for now. So I don't have to unload as much. Let's check our field. See what it actually looks like. 1 second. Okay, we're good on the lime except for the top part, so should be fine. Go around, we'll fertilize the entire thing. Turn the little tractor up. Alright, we'll set our worker off to do that real quick. He'll probably buy it as well. Yep. Alright, he stopped for some reason. That was odd. Alright, let's go get our small tractor out of the way. Oop, that's not the one I want. There we go. We also have the small fence as well. Let's move this one out of the way. We'll pull this down here. And we'll drop it. We also have the other shredder that shreds all the stuff on top. We'll go ahead and hook this one up to the trailer for now. Or the fertilizer, I mean, not trailer, fertilizer. Get us a tank of liquid fertilizer here. I'll go ahead and buy one of those while we're in it. Oops, wrong button. Liquid fertilizer, we'll go ahead and buy 2 of those. Alright, there we go. Now let's pull over here and get some. Well, first we'll deal with this tank over here. There we go. 1 might fill it up, I don't know. Close. No, it'll take 2 to fill it up, but that'll be alright. We'll just leave it on 50% for now. Let's get in our tractor and finish fertilizing. Looks like he stopped. Oh, you can't jump over him. Ha 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 ha. That's, yep, you gotta walk all the way around it. Alright. He didn't get any of this part. Let's back it up. The fencing messed him up, probably. There we go. Alright. Like I said, we'll go ahead and fertilize. This should fertilize all of it. As you can see, it's fertilizing where the new grapevines are as well. So we'll plant the ones we're going to plant here in a second. Because now the field should be prepped. Those 3 are already ones that we have already planted. So we have 3 right there that are planted already. Let's cut that off. Get this out of the way. We'll unhook this trailer. Leave it right here. We're going to hook up the grape trailer because we'll need it eventually. Not just yet, but we will need it. Alright. Well, that didn't work out. Alright, now let's go back over here, cut it off. Alright, now let's jump into our construction mode. Go down here and buy the grapes. Go to production, let's go down to the next menu, go to your orchards, go to your grapes, go down to the grapes. Alright, I want stretches. We're going to start short so it leaves us room for the machine. We didn't line this section, that'll be the last one. So start right here, we'll take one all the way to the end of the field. 8,400 bucks. There we go. Alright, we'll start another one here. Do 2 on this row, and we'll do 2 that are in the non-limed part. There we go. Let's do one right on the edge of the not limed part. Right on the edge. A little bit straighter, right about there. Now we'll do another one on the not limed part. I'm gonna separate them pretty decent. Not get them too close. Looks pretty straight. Alright, now we have, cut that off. Now we've got 4 rows we just planted, 2 rows that I'd already had planted, 3 rows that I already had planted. So now we have 2 rows that we didn't lime, 2 rows that were limed. Let's check the field. It doesn't need limed right where they're at. As you can see, it's got blue bars right where they're at. So it doesn't really need limed, but it fertilized itself. So we're good on that. When you place them, it limes them. So actually, you're good on that. So next, what we're going to do, we got them all planted. They're all fertilized and ready to roll. Let me check the FERT level. The whole field is double fertilized. So what we're going to do here is let's hit the menu. Go down here to our time control. And let's speed the time up. Alright, we'll let it grow. We'll be back when they're grown and we'll go over fertilizing on the first stage and stuff like that. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's see it. We planted them at 1500 hours. Now it's 37 minutes after. So we have 9 hours in it. 9.5 hours, and we just now get our first growth state. Like I said, we planted them at 1500 hours. 9.5 hours later, we finally get the first growth state. Even on the ones we already had planted and the ones we planted during the video. Alright, now what we're going to do is let's check our fertilizing rate. It's 50%, 70%. So what we can probably do now is we probably use the regular fertilizer, but let's use this one. I don't want to skip to a different growth stage. Well, actually, yeah, let's skip on to the morning. But as I showed you, that's the first growth stage. We should be able to fertilize it. Actually, we should be able to anyway. Yeah, we can. There we go. And we'll look after we hit this with fertilizer. As you can see, it's spraying out. And the goal of it is to go down in between the rows and spray both sides at the same time. And we'll show that off right here. Alright, you turn it on. And it should get both sides of the row. If you got them close enough, I put them a little further apart than they probably should be. But I was just doing this for demonstration purposes. Let's set a worker off and let's check our FERT level while we're doing it. Alright, let's check the FERT level while he's going. There we go. And it is making sure it's 100% fertilized. Of course, the little blue strips is where I didn't put the lime. I was wanting to check that. So we do have fertilizing strips. This part right here looks like the only part that's not to the second stage. So we're good on the fertilizer. But like I said, that's how it works. You spray both sides of it. You put the rows a little closer. That's what the tractor's designed so small for too as well. Just so you can spray them. And what we'll do is let's go in between the tight two rows I have. And this should work perfect if I can get it in there. Alright, let me pull out a little bit and we'll back this thing up so. Still spraying, as you can see. But this is mainly what it's designed for right here. Very tight rows so you can spray all of them as you're going. Okay, we'll go into the morning and we'll be back on the next growth stage. Alright, after 8 hours, it looks like it grew up a little bit above the first wire. Originally it was just below the first wire, so we do have a second growth stage now. We're still at 80% on the fertilizer, so I think we're good on the fertilizer. As you can see, they're getting about halfway to the second rung. Okay, we're going to fast forward time again, get to our second stage, and see what it looks like then. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, just a little side note while they're growing. This is what this machine's for, this grinder. It's to come along and get the grass, so it looks like you manicured it basically and you're taking care of it. That's what it's for. It could help you cultivate the field, but that's mainly what it's for. So when you do get your rows nice and going, you can actually keep the grass down in between the rows. I can get a little closer, it'd probably look better. But as you can see, you can cut all the grass out. Alright, yeah, that's a little side note. As you can see, they haven't made it to the second rung yet. Getting close. Haven't made it to the second rung. We started at 1500 hours yesterday, and we're almost 24 hours through it. And we're only on the first growth state. So, we'll see how long it takes. We'll be back. Alright, we're on the second morning. We're about 41 hours into it, and as you can see, she's still only on the first growth stage. But we're going to keep ticking on and see how long it takes. We'll be back. Just a little side note to it, we are almost 48 hours into it, exact 48 hours now into it, and we're still on the first growth stage. So we'll see how long it takes. We'll be back in a short few. Alright, we're 57 hours into it, and here's our second growth stage. Finally hit the second wire. Like I said, we're 57 hours into it. We do not have seasons on. This is with seasons growth off. So if you're wondering, sorry I didn't put that in the beginning. I'll probably go back and put it in the beginning somewhere. But like I said, we're 57 hours in, and this is what we got. So we'll be back. We'll get another growth stage, and we'll be back. Alright, we are right at 72 hours now, and as you can see, the grapes just started to appear. As you can see, they're down here, and that's at the 70-hour mark. So let's keep her growing, and we'll go through it. Like I said, 70 hours is your third growth stage. It adds the grapes. Alright, we're exactly 96 hours into it, 4 days. So we're 4 days into gameplay. And you see there's still the third growth stage. You can see the little grapes, but it hasn't jumped above the second wire yet. We're still only on the second wire. So like I said, 96 hours so far, still going strong. We'll be back. Alright, we are at 105 hours. We just now have some grapes. Like I said, we're at 105 hours of gameplay. Let's see if they're ready to harvest. I don't know if they are not yet, but we'll just have to see. Ready to harvest. They are ready to harvest. Alright, well we're good. 105 hours of gameplay is what it took to get them ready to harvest. Alright, we'll go to real time. Let's go back up to our map. Like I said, 105 hours. is what it took. Okay, let's run over here real quick. We'll sleep. That way we can see it during the day. Sleep to 8. So we had 105 hours total from plant to harvest. Alright. Alright, let's go out here. Alright, we got enough daylight. Let's see. Says they're ready to harvest. Good to go. Nice little grapes. Alright, let's take our... I need to cut that off. Let's take our harvester. Jump in our New Holland grape harvester. Alright, we probably got to unfold it. Let's turn the menu on. Make sure. Unfold harvester. Alright, let's go over here. We've got to line it up pretty decent. You can't, if I remember right, you got to, yeah, it's got to line up with the center. Alright, well, we're a little close. Yep, line it right up. Now, we should be able to turn it on. Let's turn it on. Now what we'll do is go down the row. See what we get. It's taking the grapes off, so we're doing good there. I don't see them rolling yet. Yeah, there they go. They're going somewhere. There we go, going into the sides. Alright. Don't get her stuck. You gotta go straight. Alright. Out of one small row, we got 1,800 grapes. Alright, let's go down one of our long rows right here. See if we can go down it. I want to see if we can actually set. Let me back up a little bit. See if we can set a worker off. Because I want to know if I actually make it work. Alright, we got a little straighter. A little better on it, maybe. Line myself up better, it'd probably be better, wouldn't it? The cab. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're harvesting them up. Let me see if I can straighten him out a little bit on it. Alright, we'll see if we can hire a worker. Nope, won't let me hire a worker on this, so you got to do this on your own. But not too bad after you get her going. Alright, let's see, we got pretty good amount, I think, on it. But we'll do this one row. As you can see, she's plucking them off, putting them right in the side. It's going right under the belts. Can't really see them because it's throwing them underneath. You can see them from this angle right here. You see them passing through right there. Passing through, going under, and then it's throwing the debris out. Alright, let's center it again. But, yeah, it is kind of tricky, but as soon as you get it lined up, it's not bad. It rolls right through it. Alright, now we got those two rows done. Alright, we got those two rows done. There we go. Alright, let's cut that off. Alright, now let's go over here by our trailer. I want to see how they unload. I want to unload them into our tractor. Alright, let's see. Does it unload from the back? Harvester on. That's the one thing I gotta figure out. Where does it unload from? Pipe out. That's one thing I will have to figure out right now. Oh, I know where it unloads from. I just always forget it's from the blue pipes on the edge. I just forget. Alright, we'll back up here and see if it'll unload it. Yep, there it goes. And there we go. We have successfully went from prepping the field all the way to harvesting grapes. If you liked the video, if it helped you in any fashion, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, of course, comment on it, share it, however you feel. But This is another video of how to go from bare field to planting grapes to harvesting them. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was informative. If it was, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one. This has been NDG on How To FS 22 or Farming Simulator 22. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.